Hey, what's good, everybody? Guess we're gonna try something a little different here. A little bit of Road to Glory, and I honestly need a reason to actually go buy Madden. I don't know if I was actually gonna do a whole franchise on there. I haven't been able to pick a team yet. Maybe I'll get it by the end of the week. I don't know. But welcome to the career mode of Darius Kent. I'm not gonna lie, this is what if ChatGPT made a 2-star linebacker with great potential. The goal is, of course, to make it not only to a national championship, but trying to make it to the NFL and win at least one, if not multiple Super Bowls. So even though we're a 2-star, we're looking to see where can we start immediately. Coming out of Killeen, Texas, a big goal would be to try to stay in Texas, or at least end our career at a team in Texas. So, I mean, of course, UTSA, Texas State, we throw up TCU, Texas Tech, SMU, Texas, and Texas A&M. A couple of schools outside of the state, such as Colorado State, Ball State, and James Madison. In this video, we will show you guys the commit at the end. So, I mean, if you want to go ahead and see where we committed to, you can, but try to sit back, grab a snack, and enjoy watching what is me trying to learn how to play linebacker and not mess this up. As I really do wish that I would have taken the time to download Killeen High School and maybe Harker Heights up there in that area. Kind of what we're modeled after is Harker Heights, but you know, we're just going to take it. We're going to roll with it, as this is the first game in the senior season of Darius Kent as he tries to put his name out there for schools to come get. It's early in the quarter. Right now, all we need to do is not allow this running back to score and make some tackles. I'm playing against one of these option offenses. This definitely should be a little bit easier, as we'll go ahead and make the tackle. Rest of this drive is going to be us just simply trying to keep him from scoring. If at any point you get bored, please do let me know so I can try to make sure that I do what it takes to get your attention, as it's mainly just kind of gameplay right now to see our player in Darius Kent do everything he can. Going for a goal line stand now. It's 1st and goal. Can we keep this running back from scoring? He is our rival. We meet him there in the hole, and we're going to stop him there down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal. Can we get it once again? Trying to keep him out. The rest of the defense able to do that job, putting him at the 5. We're really concerned about that rival running back scoring, so we have our eyes staring in the backfield at him. Maybe going to commit a little bit too hard here. And one of our D linemen will go up and get the sack, which definitely helps us out. We got 3 more moments in this game. Now, we've already had a goal line stand, and it looks like we're going to have to go and do that again. 1st and goal from just inside the 10. We're sliding forward, and we get absolutely bullied by an offensive lineman, but our rival doesn't score. So we'll take it as a win and some pass coverage now. Kind of feel lost here, as the QB is going to scramble and he's just going to run out of bounds. He's afraid of the contact, and he's afraid to throw that interception that would really blow this game open. Now, 3rd and forever. Dang, it's 3rd and goal. Ton of pressure. Our D-line gets the sack again. And slowly but surely, we are trying to climb up to become a 3-star. Now, again, this game is all about just stopping this running back from scoring, as the offense doesn't do anything with the ball, and we're having to do everything we can as we get a tackle for a loss. They managed to put up 2 field goals, so no touchdowns, but we still are down by 3. Quarterback's going to scramble for it, hits our rival. We're going to go make this tackle, and we're going to lay the boom on them there. They would have a 1st down here. We go and we make another tackle. I feel like it should be more than 1 tackle that's needed here, but we're doing everything on our end. The rest of the defense actually not playing too bad here. They come out, they hand it off to our rival. We're not able to make this play. One of our linemen actually shoots into the hole and makes it. Now, We actually need to get a tackle for loss, as we did make tackles for loss on the last drive. Now we actually need it. And we tried to really read and react to that play. Just ended up getting blocked. Took ourselves out there. Looking for any opportunity as it's 3rd and inches. It's a pass play. They'll get the first down. Quick RPO. We're not able to do anything there. But it does keep the offense on the field and really allow us, as we nearly had a chance at an interception. But keeping that offense on the field kind of allows us more opportunities to make these tackles. But it also gives them more opportunities to try and get down the field and score. We are really just sending blitzes at this point, trying to find any way where we can get ourselves into the backfield and be the one making that tackle. And we will end up with a sack. They're going to count that as a tackle for loss. Now we just need to keep the running back from scoring on a touchdown. We're dropping back deep. It's a fumble, and I think we ended up getting it. We forced a turnover. We're halfway to 3 stars. So that first game, we get a couple of commits here, and our first commit is coming from Air Force. All-State offers us a commit here, as well as CSU. So a couple of the schools that we threw onto our board are already offering us. We also got Eastern Michigan going up there. Wouldn't mind going to Ypsilanti. North Texas, a school we didn't even have on the board, is actually willing to offer us. UTSA, our number 1 school, as well as Texas State sitting at a number 2, gets us. Hawaii also throws an offer out there. I don't know about going all the way out there. Toledo, going up into the birthplace of Ohio. Georgia State, with an opportunity there. We could go down to Atlanta and have some fun. Got a couple more games here to cover for you guys. It's another home game. I really do wish they would have given us some away games to really show what it's like to play away from our home and just how tough it can be. And now we really get to test ourselves in pass coverage now. And our defensive line once again gets a sack, but we only got 1 play there. We don't get anything for ourselves on that drive. We need to make some tackles. We need to make some tackles while in zone coverage, and we'll go ahead and get both of those done for this drive. Kind of just playing out, and I think for the most part, when it comes up to us playing college ball, I think I'm going to keep it simplified to mainly the highlights where either we're making tackles or just a big play happens. If it's just something routine, and I mean big plays like this, we got tripped up and we're not able to make anything happen. We take ourselves out of the play, and this running back shoots up the middle for a good gain. Coach said this was going to be an aerial team, and for the past 2 plays, they've run the ball effectively. And I mean, we took ourselves out of the play, and for a 3rd play, they're going to run it and nearly gets into the end zone. Coach, I think you lied to us. The scouting report was not good enough. Another run play, and he walks into the end zone. Absolutely walks through one of our linebackers. We got something for UTSA here. We just need to make a tackle to kind of boost some things. Playing some not so bad coverage, and we are just a little bit too shallow there. He throws it right over our head. We're not able to make any kind of play there. Going outside, can we make this tackle? Yes, we can. That'll get us any boost if we choose UTSA. That'll help us with a ball hawk there. Trying to get back there for a sack, and our DB absolutely got lost. If he had any offers, I'm pretty sure he just lost them. Not a good way to play the ball there. We need to prevent a touchdown. Maybe we can get a tackle for loss. That's not too hard. Maybe we can get a pass breakup or an interception. And if we would have just committed there, we could have had a pass breakup, interception, something there. Just the slightest hesitation, and the QB will make us pay for it as he drops one right into the bucket. Kind of falling for the action there. And we had a chance again. If we just commit to the tight end, I think we're walking away with 2 interceptions there, or at least a couple of pass breakups. They're going to hand this one off. I think we keep him from getting the first down. No, they're going to say he got it. So 1st and 10, we're covering short. He jukes out one defender after getting the ball. 2nd and 4. be coming up here. It's a lot of Tampa 2, a lot of cover 2. Our defensive line was eating last game, and so I trust that we can just run cover 2s and not get there and give up a touchdown. Which, while we do get some more offers here on the board, that game kind of exposed a weakness for us. We are not that good. We are a liability in pass coverage. That is not good. More teams on the East Coast are starting to offer us. We moved up 2601 nationally. We're almost a 3-star. Because we were able to make the play that UTSA wanted, scholarships for them have increased. And no matter what school we choose, I want to say that we end up at a Texas school by our senior season to try and just bring a championship, quote unquote, home, if anything. And so we're also going to go to homecoming here. We're going to ask our lab partner, and how are we going to do it? Not the flashiest, but we're also not too basic. We're going to actually go out there, put some chalk on the driveway. Can't focus because the dad was staring at us the whole time. It works. Things work. UTSA is still a number 1 school at Texas State. TCU is probably a good school, or the next biggest school. While we do want to go to a school in Texas, we want to try and get to one of those bigger programs and just have an opportunity. Well, UTSA already has an offer for us, as well as Texas State. Texas Tech down there, not too bad. So is SMU. SMU was in the playoffs last year. Wouldn't be terrible to play for a playoff contending team. As they're gonna give us a tackle there. Now we just need a tackle for loss, and I think we're gonna get it right here. So first 2 plays of the game, we go ahead and we get our goals. As we end up going against another team that likes to run some option again. This team more like Navy, in my opinion, as they'll throw the interception and we take it back for 6. But like I was saying, this team is more like Navy, as in they will actually pass this ball a little bit more. We don't get anything for the goals there, but we did manage to not only become a 3-star linebacker, we have Hurricanes, Arkansas State giving us an offer, Boston College, SMU has given us an offer, TCU gave us an offer. At this point, we just need Texas Tech and University of Texas to get us a couple of offers. Texas State is asking for a challenge. You know, we're always going to accept a challenge. We're going to see what can we do to make something happen. Now, they want to make tackles on blitz plays. We're going to actually switch to a blitz play here, see if we can shoot the gap and make this tackle. And that's exactly what we're going to do for a loss of 3. Diagnosing everything. That's why we went for a run blitz. And we just not able to get back there. We just didn't dive. I think we could have made another tackle for loss. Not anything too interesting happened that game. Of course, going into the final week, they asked us to sort our board up a little bit. And I think it's going to boil down to just Texas teams. Texas Tech did not give us an offer, nor did University of Texas. We do have this offer from TCU, and right now we would be middle linebacker 2 going into next year. Of course, at Texas State, we would start. At UTSA, I believe we also would start. I want to see if we can make ourselves good enough to start anywhere. And at the time, I was kind of going through, like, what team should we leave? What teams do we actually keep? And I think it boils down to us keeping nothing but Texas teams, UTSA, Texas State, and TCU. At this point, leaning towards UTSA or Texas State. But if TCU is willing to have us be middle linebacker 1, maybe we can. Why are they holding the signs up? The game hasn't started as it's senior night, but if we can either become a 4-star or not get completely destroyed on a play like that and have TCU say, hey, you could be a middle linebacker 1, maybe we go there. Right now, we have a chance to either start as soon as we get to college or earn that. And the running back here gets a very good play, breaking one tackle. He gets inside the 45. Orcas here, actually going to be a tougher team. We fall for the play action, but we give our safety a chance to make something happen. And tackles made, tackles for loss, breakups, interceptions. I'm curious to why I have this zoomed in. Not 100% why. Oh, that's why. Because we become a 4-star. We actually make it to becoming a 4-star while we didn't get everything there. And wow, I completely had y'all miss there was a pick on that play, which we did score on. But right at that moment, we would get granted the status of being a 4-star Mike linebacker. Now, unless we start balling out the rest of the game, I don't know if we can make it to 5-star as we did clear the 4-star marker, as there's an incompletion there. We need to keep them from getting any more points here and give our offense any kind of chance to make something happen. But we did succeed in not letting them get points, which is good. Our offense doubles up on points. Something must have happened on special teams, and now we need to keep them out of the end zone. Can we do it here? Going outside, getting out of bounds. No, they don't get out of bounds. They're going to say tackled inbounds. It's 3rd and 6. We're covering pretty well. Incompletion here, 4th down. Why would you come out in this formation on 4th down? This is why high school football isn't as fun. But I mean, hey, if they're going to get the first down right in front of us, they're going to get the first down. They would call a timeout. 20 seconds left to go on the clock. He's hit as he's throwing it. And if we would have had a little inkling there, maybe we could have got the interception. We're going to send pressure ourselves. And he's still going to end up getting sacked. Now, on 3rd and 16, all the time in the world, we can just sit back, break this one up. 4th and 16, everybody play back. We're helping out the D-line by just showing some pressure, but we're dropping back far. We're not fast enough to get back there. And this one would be caught, which would bring up a 1st and goal, but they ran out of time. What a way to end our season, as we would become a 4-star linebacker, nearly 5-star. Number 19 at our position in the country, 52nd in our state, which does kind of suck. 359th national. And now, who do we pick? We go with the school we've had first on our board in UTSA. Do we head to San Antonio for UTSA? Do we head to San Marcos to go to Texas State? Or do we head north to Fort Worth and go choose TCU? Which one will we choose? As for UTSA, they're out of this race. I don't want to travel that far south. Looking at TCU's hat now, we're going to fake everybody out here. Does that mean we're going with Texas State? And after a little deliberation, we're going to pick that TCU hat up again. And this is where we are going to start our career. Staying home, going a little north here to go join the TCU Horned Frogs. Darius Kent shall be the next great linebacker of TCU. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next one. Hopefully things work out and everything goes by smooth. Enjoy this rest of the series as we come up. I'll try to get it out as soon as I can for you guys. Oh, and one more thing, just looking at, our rating coming into here, we are at 81 overall, which gives us the starting spot. But like I said, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in.